Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm trying not to be too loud. Katrina's still inside sleeping. But what do you do when we've been back here at home base, running around, getting a lot of personal things done. Kind of strange how you fall back into some of the old habits you did when you were living in your sticks and bricks. Now that I'm on the road, so I'm gonna run in town. I'm gonna do something this morning I haven't done in quite a while. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee and a sandwich. Usually I drink coffee on the road. We make coffee in the RV. Well, being back at home base is, it's rather interesting, if you will. I mean, we're getting a lot of stuff done, but it's all personal things. Doctor's appointments. I actually have jury duty next week. I had to reschedule that because it came up while we were out on the road. So I had to reschedule it for when we came back. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. You call the night before to see if you're needed the next day, and you know, I don't know what it's the county courthouse. Let's ride into town. But first, I'm gonna go get some of my favorite.
Hi, how can I help you?
Yeah, can I get an extra large hot coffee with cream only?
With just cream, I can do that for you. Anything else?
That's it.
It's gonna be on 306. Is that for you?
Thank you.
No problem.
Take care.
Right there. Hi, how can I help you? Hello, can I help you?
Yeah, can I get one egg McMuffin sandwich, please?
Okay, anything else for you?
That's it. All right, thank you. There are two things I'll get. Well, I got my coffee. I'm a Dunkin' Donuts kind of guy when it comes to coffee. I love their coffee, and I usually make the coffee in the RV every morning. But I decided to go out and get it this morning, and I love the egg McMuffin sandwich. I don't get them often because I usually don't eat breakfast. Katrina and we usually don't eat breakfast, so I love that. There are two things I'll go to McDonald's for, two things. An egg McMuffin sandwich and a filet of fish sandwich. And I don't want to hear the stuff about don't eat at McDonald's, because I don't eat at McDonald's much, but when I do, those are the two things I get. And like Jim Gaffigan said, somebody's eating at McDonald's because they serve billions every day. That egg McMuffin sandwich is a classic, arguably the best fast food breakfast sandwich you can get. We got some RV maintenance we need to do today. Well, good morning. I have been running around trying to get the new RV, almost broke that, getting the new RV ready for its maiden voyage. It's been really hectic trying to downsize, going from, you know, a 400 square foot RV, diesel pusher, 39 foot, to this small 24 foot long rig with about 100 square foot. So it's been interesting, and we still have quite a bit to do. We're leaving in about 4 or 5 days, and we're not completely ready. I've got to run to Beckley RV. Beckley RV is located in Thurmont, Maryland, and it's where we bought our very first RV. It was a used RV, the Wookiee Wagon. They're not a sponsor of this channel or anything, but it's the only place close by where I can buy RV supplies. I gotta go pick up some caulk. I gotta get some Dicor for the roof. A few little spots I just want to touch up just to play it safe. And I want to get some caulk for both the window and the keyless door. Just trying to run around, get this get this RV ready because it's going to be interesting, to say the least. I started going through things yesterday, getting things ready, downsizing, you know, everything from sewer hoses to, because as you can see here, I'll show you real quick. It's not like we have a lot of storage, which we're aware of that. Now, if any of you are traveling in anything comparable to what we have here, and you have any advice and suggestions, and don't suggest a bigger rig because that's either here or there. I started putting some things in there yesterday. Like I said, not much in the way of storage, not much you can do about it on this RV. This is the sewer hose. Look, that right there, that is your sewer hose storage. That's not much. Now, I know that some folks have put the storage container, you can buy a tube, you know, 8 foot, 9 foot, 10 foot long, wherever, and you can put it under the rig, the external sewer hose storage tube. I can't find a location under here. Look, I'll show you real quick. Where can you put it? I mean, there's nothing to mount it to that I can think of off the top of my head. So I haven't been able to find a spot. If you guys know a spot, leave it down in the comment below. If you're familiar with this type of rig, and it comes with brackets that you screw to the frame. There's nothing to screw it on down here, so nothing that is convenient, if you will. So if there is a workaround, if there's a hack, or if you have any suggestions. Now, I did notice that Nathan from Less Jump More Journey put one under his rig, but he never showed you how he hooked it up and how he installed it. I'm not sure. There are others that have done it, and they tell you exactly how they do it. There's how-to videos, but I don't know. And I would like to have one of those, because that small little storage, I mean, that's not even, I don't even think it's 6, 8 feet deep. I mean, look. You know, look at that, about 20 inches. I guess I could make something work. It's gonna have to do for right now, but I would like to put something under there because, you know, it would help out. But anyway, I'm gonna run over to Beckley's. That's the problem when you come into a shop like this, is you want to buy as much stuff as you can, although you can't. I know there's something else I need, so I like to walk around and see if there's something that jogs my memory. But it's easy to get caught up in a store like this and start buying all these things you need for the rig. Katrina would be none too happy. All right, so I got my caulk, head on out. As I mentioned before, love Beckley's. We always had good service with them. This is where we bought our first rig, and they're located in Thurmont, Maryland. Once again, they're not a sponsor or anything of the channel. If you're in the area and you're looking for a good place to go and shop for some RVs, we had great service with them and everything. They were just fantastic through and through.
As you guys know, Chris and I have decided to downsize our RV. So one of the things that we realized really quickly was that our refrigerator's freezer is extremely small. And we are not able to tow a vehicle, so we're gonna have to utilize as much storage space in the refrigerator and fridge for food and frozen items. Taking that into consideration, we decided that we needed to get an ice maker. All right. Down. All right. When you purchase the machine, you're to plug it in and let it run for a couple hours, like maybe 2 hours or so. And then what you do is you're going to turn the machine on. There's one button here in the back. It says on and off. So we're going to turn that on, and then we're going to lift the lid up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wait until the add water button comes on. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add water into this area in the front of the ice maker machine. until it comes to the bottom of the tray. So this little tray comes out, and when it's ready to go, we're gonna fill it to the bottom of that tray. And there you go. Lights on. Fill this up. So let's shut this guy and wait for it to start making the ice. And look at the cute little scooper it came with. You see that? Here they come. How cute is that? I mean, I can take these little guys out here and show you. Okay, so, I mean, there's maybe what, 8 cubes in there? 8, 10 cubes? So, I mean, that's no ice cubes. So full disclosure, London Sunshine reached out to us. They offered us this ice making machine. We are going to let you guys know going forward how much we like this, if it's a keeper or it's not. So keep tuned. We will put a link down below in the description.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting.
It is.
I think it's pretty exciting. It's pretty cool.
It's one of our many things that we need to purchase for small RV living. So as we keep on going down this road, we'll add new things to the RV. We'll let you know if we like them or not, if they're a thumbs up or a thumbs down. But so far, thumbs up.
Okay, it is another day, and I have some more things to do for the new RV. Running around, Katrina's out trying to buy some containers that we can put in the cabinets to give us a little more space or to store things. I'm still trying to downsize. You know, it was one thing to downsize from a sticks and bricks to an RV. You know, a 400 square foot RV. It's another thing to have to go from a 400 square foot RV down to a 100 foot. I've been going back and forth trying to figure things out. Everything from ladders to sewer hoses to tools. You know, you got to keep all these things in mind when it comes to weight and storage and everything. So here's the RV setup, and I had to hose out because I dumped the gray tank. There was a little bit of water in the gray tank, not much. I wanted to show you something. One of the first things I bought was a ladder for the RV, for this RV. This ladder here, that ladder there. Ladder's well made, a solid, decent ladder. I think I've used it maybe twice in 2 years, and I'm not a fan of the ladder. And the reason I'm not a fan of the ladder is you lay the ladder up against the RV, and if you don't put some sort of protection on it, you could scratch the RV. So every time you use it, you got to put towels or something, some sort of protection on it. So I was trying to sell it, never got an offer for it, and I've been hauling it around. Well, now that we have the new RV and there's no ladder to get up on the roof, and I need a ladder, come to find out, I'll take this with us. So I am going to keep this ladder. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but it will work. So I'm going to show you where I stored this ladder. Because as you can see, look, if we go over here, there's no access, no ladder. But I'm going to put this inside, store it under it in case I ever have to get up top, which is hopefully, other than inspecting it and cleaning it, is few and far between. So I'm thinking it'll go in down there. I measured it, it should fit. This is the only bad thing about it, is it will be a bit of a pain in the butt to get out. It'll be interesting to see if I can get it out from the other side, but I'll put it back there out of the way. Turns out, it was a good thing I didn't sell it, and I kept it. So that worked out. Like I said though, I've only used it maybe twice, and that's it. And there's the ice maker. We got a few other things here. Look at this. The most important thing, this is a pickleball set. We're fans of pickleball now. Truth be told, we're not very good. We're not as good as Joel and Deb from Chasing Our Sunshine and our friends Nick and Peggy. I think we lost every game to them. I don't think, all the times we played them, I don't think we won once. Anyway, I digress. So we're gonna store the ice maker down here, and we'll see how that works. I got some things. We're trying to hurry up and get this done. Well, I shouldn't say hurry up, but we're gonna make a trial run up to Maine in this, see how things work out. We're gonna learn something. The good thing about it is we'll come back, we'll be back for a few months, so we'll have a chance to tweak things, work on things. I found a bike rack that will work. I called Thule, checked with them, and they said we have one for a class 1 hitch and it can handle the weight. Problem is, they're all sold out and they won't get any more in until mid to late September, which is about when we'll be back. So it'll work out. We just won't take any our e-bikes on this trip. Once again, Jasion e-bikes, we love them. I'll put a link in the description below. You get a code, use the code getaway, you'll get a discount code. We love the bikes, they've been fantastic, and we want to keep those with us. We got to have something to tow around because we cannot tow a car. All right, a few more things. I'm going to go over these things with you. This seems to be more involved getting this rig ready than I can remember getting the other two rigs ready. I don't remember spending this much time and doing the upgrades, some of the small minor upgrades. Now, another thing this model RV has is an under sink water filter. Now, this is the model A1. I'll show you that. They no longer make this model. 3M no longer makes this model water filter. So I couldn't get a definitive answer online. I finally broke down and called 3M, got someone on the phone, spoke to them. They were like, yes, we no longer make them. So if you have the Model A1 under sink water filter, don't bother looking for that particular model because it's gone. So what you want is the CYST FF filter. You want this filter. Now I believe it comes in different lengths, so you're going to want to check to make sure that if you install this under the sink that it'll fit. I'm taking it they have different sizes. I couldn't tell you, but ours was good to go. So once again, the Model A1 out, replace it with the CYST FF, and this is a micron rating of 0.5, which I know is not great, but between this and the filter outside, until we get a more elaborate filter system, I think this is going to work. I think this should be fine. If you guys know any better, or if you disagree, leave a comment down below. Let me know, set me straight, help me out, educate me. I think Katrina and I have talked about this. We're going to get an outside system, but like I said, just something else you got to take care of. I'm going to put it under here. All right, guys. So if you look under here, here's your under the sink water filter. Now this is, I forget what they call this thing. This is what you put in place when you winterize this. So you're going to put this in, you just turn it, comes out, a little bit of water in there. We're going to take the filter, put it in there, and turn it, and it's good to go. And this piece you want to hold on to, because this is what you use when you winterize it. And you can see I have plenty of room down below, so make sure you check that. All right, there's one other thing I forgot on the water filter, and this is this label that you put on, and this will let you know you put that on, and then you put on this time strip. See this time strip right here? You peel the back of this off, you peel the top piece off, and you turn it around and you put it on there. I'm trying to do this with one hand. So you put that on there, right? It's got this little bubble in the back, and then you push when you install. So make sure you push it real good,
and that activates it. And what that will do is it'll let you know when it's time to replace it. So they suggest keeping one of these on hand, which I think I will order another one when we get back later this year and keep it in the rig. Put it somewhere where you can see it. That way you don't have to, and put it on after you install the filter. That way you can see it easily. So
it's getting hot in here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the AC on for Katrina because she's gonna be in here for a little bit. Now, it is a noisy AC unit, but it works great though. We've already spent the night here once and it works fantastic. It's just noisy both inside and outside. Things are starting to come together.